Many of our young adults between the ages of 21 to 25 years have entered or will soon be entering the world of work in 2024. For many of you, this may be a very daunting experience. For the past 15 to 16 years of your life, you have been studying either at a school or a university. And now it's time for you to tackle on the real world. In today's video, I'll be presenting 7 tips that could perhaps be useful for you in your first year of working. Number 1. Be prepared and organized. So similarly to how you used to do homework at school and university, you will now need to be prepared as well. So no, that does not literally mean that you need to be doing homework every single day, but preparation is the key to success. If you plan your days ahead of time, it will help you to keep your mind organized so that in case you experience pressure at work, you can tackle it more easily. Usually at the start of the year, you will also receive a year planner that has all important dates which you need to keep track of. Insert these dates into your own personal diary. And perhaps consider adding those dates to the calendar on your cell phone so that you are notified well ahead of time of those important dates. This will also assist you in planning your days ahead and being prepared at all times. Use your own personal diary to create a to-do list that will help you to keep your days organized, especially in those cases where you may become overwhelmed and you experience a lot of pressure at work. Knowing that you have a plan for each day will guide you along the way and will prevent you from spending extra time on tasks that are often considered as unnecessary at work. Number 2, present yourself professionally. The way you present, dress, and carry yourself can often leave a very long-lasting first impression. Aim to always look professional at work. Remember that this does not necessarily mean that you need to spend large amounts of money on buying numerous outfits for work. A few items which you can afford will be sufficient as long as it is appropriate to your specific field of work. Shop for items which are classical and will never go out of style to prevent you from being in that situation from needing to throw out a few items in a year from now. Number 3. Use this year to develop your skills. In your first year of working, you will make mistakes, and that is acceptable and normal. Use this time to develop your skills, but at the same time, focus on skills that will be useful to your particular field of work. Examples of skills which you may need to develop this year will most likely be communication skills as well as technology skills. A useful tool to develop your skills includes engaging in development courses, accessing online resources, learning new technology, and most importantly, one of the easiest ones, learning from your co-workers. Keep in mind that you will always need to apply the knowledge which you have acquired from your workshops into your actual job, or else attending all of these workshops will perhaps be completely useless. Perhaps integrate this knowledge with your own creative strategies and ideas to create a more meaningful experience at work. If there are certain skills that you feel that you want to acquire very quickly, perhaps speak to one of your co-workers, someone with a little bit more experience who can give you good productive advice would perhaps be useful, especially in your first year of working. Number 4, manage your time wisely. This is probably one of the most important tips. And the reason as to why many fail to master this tip is because they refuse to allocate certain times to completing certain tasks. When you're new to your job and you have never worked before, it is very easy for you to become overwhelmed at work, especially when there are so many things going on during the course of your day. These include meetings and many other urgent notices that you may need to respond to. Do not allow these things to consume your time and overwhelm you. Arrive at work 30 minutes before the start of your day. This will give you ample time to create a to-do list. Allocate certain times at which you need to complete each task on that to-do list. Prioritize your tasks based on urgency and importance. Try to focus on high priority tasks and complete these tasks in such a way that they will help you to achieve your own personal goals so that you are benefiting yourself in the long run. Number 5, workplace etiquette. So what exactly does this mean? Depending on your particular career field, there may be a certain set of rules and regulations which you may need to comply to. These things aren't always explained to you on the first day of work, and in many cases, those in higher levels of authority will just assume that you understand this. To prevent you from placing yourself in such a situation of you not being aware of what you need to do, try to consult your mentor and ask them if there are any rules or regulations which you need to be aware of before starting your job. The general etiquette that never gets outdated is to always remain professional. No matter what your field of work may be, you may have co-workers who may often react in a manner that you may see as unprofessional. Depending on your personality, you may question as to how these people are actually able to react in this way and get away with it. Try not to focus too much on others. Keep the focus on yourself, as this is your year to develop yourself. Stand firm to your values and qualities which you believe in, especially those that help you to remain professional in your workplace. Number 6, networking. One usually builds a professional network by attending meetings, online workshops, professional development programs, or any program that your company may perhaps refer you to actually attend. The importance of networking is for you to gain insight into your career far beyond that which you see and hear in your company on a daily basis. There are often strategies which other companies, institutions, and developmental organizations use which could be very useful for you in your particular field of work. Learn as much as you possibly can and use these skills to develop yourself in your particular field of work. Remember that this is your journey towards your own personal development and growth in your particular field. Number 7, financial literacy. So yes, this may be the first time where you are receiving a stable income, other than those years when you were receiving a source of income from a casual or part-time job while you were at university or at school. Receiving this large amount of money can be extremely exciting, especially since this is your first year of working. Yes, there may be numerous items which you are ready to purchase and you may be extremely excited about purchasing them. Yes, you have waited 4 years to graduate and earn a stable source of income in your first job. Totally understandable. Yes, you deserve that money and you deserve to spend it in the way that you feel. However, do not fall into the habit of overspending. Keep some sort of a budget and ensure that you save money as soon as your income is deposited into your account. Make a list of all your expenses and keep track of how much money you actually have left over before you decide to go on that shopping spree. So these were 7 tips which could perhaps be useful for you in your first year of working. If you liked this video and found it informative, please click the like button below and subscribe to this channel. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Thank you.